of us have bank accounts, and we think of our banks as partners, trusted partners, a place that keeps our money safe, or a reliable place that we can get some financial advice. Banks present themselves as friendly institutions that offer everything from a checking account to mortgages to credit cards. But here's the truth. They're not your friend. Banks are businesses, and their goal is to make money, often at your expense. Today, I'm going to reveal to you the real secrets that banks don't want you to know about. These insights will help you navigate the system and make smarter decisions about your money. Let's get into it. Banks want you to save money, but they don't save money themselves. Banks will constantly push you to save money, whether it's through commercials, advice, or incentives to do so. What they're aiming for is for you to deposit more and more of your hard-earned money. But they don't follow their own advice. The moment you deposit money into your account, they're going to invest it, multiplying their wealth while paying you pennies in interest. Banks thrive on marketing themselves as community pillars, showcasing families, pets, and heartfelt moments. But make no mistake, they are savvy investors using your money to gain wealth. If you really want to increase your wealth, you have to be a savvy investor yourself. The second thing they don't want you to know is your savings could be making more. High yield savings accounts or certificate of deposits or CDs at other institutions may yield you a much higher return on your investment. But they don't want you to know that. Banks offer special programs. But here's the catch. Most of them are never advertised. These programs are often tailored to the unrepresented groups such as women, minorities, or veterans. For example, you can qualify for some of these low interest benefits or rates if you meet special criteria. I have personally walked into banks and learned about these programs through building relationships with some of the managers and asking specifically about the programs that are available, but never have they been offered to me. There are even programs that are for minorities or for women-led organizations and a plethora of different types of groups and other organizations or demographics. But you have to dig because they're not going to tell you about any of those programs. The system is designed so that you won't know anything about these programs and that they exist. But I'm here to tell you all about it. Make sure you ask about special programs your next visit to the bank. Hey, come a little closer. Did you know that your bank is not a financial advisor? They don't want you to know. Banks love to present themselves as financial advisors, offering consultation and advice on savings, loans, and investments. The truth is, most of their advice is mediocre at best and designed to keep you in a financial safe but not wealthy place in your journey. They'll recommend CDs with laughable returns, suggest keeping excessive amounts in savings instead of showing you how to invest in income producing assets like real estate. The goal for them is not to make you rich. It's to keep you comfortable enough that you will keep your money at their bank. I'll tell you another thing they don't want you to know. They don't always offer the best loans. The bank that you've been loyal to for many, many years may not give you the best rate or even allow you to get a loan or qualify you or approve you for a loan. Believe it or not, online lenders, credit unions, and other financial institutions might be the best choice in terms of securing a low interest rate. So you may want to seek out those sources when you're thinking about a loan instead of that bank that you had a long-lasting relationship with. Because again, remember, they're not in the business of helping you become rich or giving you the lowest rate. Another secret is the bank advisors are not wealthy, so they're never speaking from experience. Here's the hard truth about that. Most often, they lack entrepreneurial experience and they don't understand how to truly build wealth. If your goal is to become rich, listening to one who earns a modest salary in a bank cubicle isn't going to get you what you need in terms of the exposure, experience, and advice that you possibly need in order to get to that point of wealth that you desire and you deserve. I am in no way minimizing the importance of bank employees or the salary that they earn. But let's face it, if you're going to become wealthy, at least listen to those that are wealthy to achieve financial independence. Seek advice from those who have already been where you are going or those that are already where you would like to be. Millionaires, entrepreneurs, and financial successful people who know how to grow wealth. Let's face it, another thing they don't want you to know is they want you to save without paying you any interest if they could get away with it. Banks push savings accounts relentlessly, but they pay you next to nothing in terms of interest. Why? Because it's their business model. They want to collect as much of your money as they can while paying you the bare minimum so they can reinvest your money at a higher profit margin. If you are looking to grow your wealth, savings alone is not the answer. Instead, think like an investor. Allocate monies to assets that generate returns faster and far greater than what you can get in the bank. Believe it or not, banks want you to overdraft your account. We all know that they profit off of your mistakes. Whenever you have an overdraft, they're making some money. Overdraft fees are a multi-million-dollar income stream for banks. Even with regulation limiting predatory practices, banks make it very easy for you to overspend and incur hefty fees. The fix to this is use alerts and tools to monitor your balance. Better yet, link your checking account to a savings account or even link it to a credit card account to avoid incurring any additional fees for overdraft. Banks don't want you to know to use their money to make money. They will gladly lend you money for mortgages, car notes, and credit cards. But let's face it, all those products really benefit them, but they'll never encourage you to use their money to build wealth for yourself. That's the real secret. And last but not least, hidden costs for free checking accounts exist. Many free checking accounts are only free as long as you're meeting the very minimum requirement or direct deposit criteria. Otherwise, you're going to face monthly maintenance fees and other charges. Here's the game changer. Set up business checking accounts and use them to secure business credit or funding. With this, you can invest in real estate, e-commerce, and other ventures that generate more money and more fun. This will increase your asset. Banks are not going to tell you how to leverage their asset to make yourself rich. But now you know a strategy, and there are many others. I have a very diverse portfolio of many different assets that I have built over the last several years that are all working to my advantage. And the great thing about using this method, business loans, many of them don't even show up on your personal credit. Whether you're starting a LLC or scaling an existing business, these strategies can set you up to a path of financial independence. Now that you know these secrets, it's time to take action. Don't allow the bank to dictate your financial future. Leverage this system, outsmart their tactics, and start building wealth right away. If you found this information valuable, please like, share, and subscribe.